Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you, good day. I'm going to do a little bit different of a stream today. Just going to be chilling, chatting, and watching some art being drawn. And I'm joined today with, what do you go by these days?
Zombie.
Dead Zombie Girl. Spelled with a U, not an I.
Hello, hello.
Now, I commissioned her to draw a banner for my free company, Final Fantasy. And as you can see, that's what she is currently working on right now.
I'm hard at work. Ooh.
Yeah, like this is the first time she's done like an environmental piece. And the first time, as far as I know, where she does multiple characters in one image.
This many characters at least, yeah.
Yeah, so this is my character right here, the miner, because I like to do a lot of the gathering and crafting stuff. Yeah, he's a Highlander, or is it? Yeah, yeah, I think it's Highlander. So he's like the big human character. This is my free company leader, Maria Black. She usually plays dancer. Then up here we have Shion, the cat girl. She plays a lot of... I don't know what her main class is. I've seen her play a lot of different classes. But she loves doing the frilly dress things, and she's dancing with Magoo. Then to the left here we got... Nope, other left. Yep. Leo Fireborn. This is his Dark Knight. And he's kind of passed out. Magoo's covering him up. Mainly because his armor is way too intricate, so it's kind of covering that.
Don't spoil that.
And back to the right, get the bunny boy. I completely forget this guy's name, to be honest. Like, I never actually played with this guy or seen him in game. Like, he joined recently.
I see.
We do have a lot more members in the free company. Like, Maria's husband is in the free company. But he's super introverted. He's not very active in the Discord. So I'm not even sure if he's aware we're doing this. And there's a lot of old school players that used to be active in the Discord. One, which is What's her name? I think it's Leah Iceborn. I know it's like very similar to Leo Fireborn, except she's ice. No relation. The names just kind of happen to be very similar. Who's like a really hardcore raider. It's like she was one of the few people on the free company that was just so hardcore into raiding and doing the hardest content.
Oh.
But she's been away for a while. Not sure what she's up to. I know Shion, she's busy with school. So is Maria. Although I think Shion's like either going through her finals or recently finished her finals. Maria, I think she's done with finals and she's actually in the process of moving. She recently moved from Germany to somewhere in the States. And I think she's still getting her stuff moved over.
Oh, well, a lot going on in everybody's lives.
Yep. And if you guys are curious, yes, I am currently playing Final Fantasy right now. I just got my Gunbreaker up to level 80, like just before the stream started. So I can now get his better gear up. Yeah, I actually crafted the Exarctic gear for him. For that in my Dark Knight. This took like a week of gathering materials because I don't use the market board. I try to get everything myself. So I gathered everything myself. I have all my crafters. Getting my crafters up to level 80 just so they could craft the things took most of the time. So I got all my crafters above 80. Got my gatherers were way ahead, so that wasn't a problem. So getting the materials, crafting materials I needed, and then getting it all, I forget what the sparkler means. Exquisite detail. So yeah, that took way more work than it really should have.
You did it at least.
But I got it. And the really sad part about this is it's not the best gear. I could actually I could get the Tombstone gear, and the Tombstone gear is better than this. And it's so much easier getting the Tombstone gear. I just got this because I could.
God. Okay, alright. You do you, boo.
Now, if I was a hardcore raider, I could get the Raiden gear, which is actually better than the Tombstone gear, but I'm not a hardcore raider. No, it's like I'm barely able to do basic content. Extreme, okay, I've done extreme content before with varying results. I cannot do, what was it, like it's extreme, then savage, and ultimate. Or is it savage? Well, either way, like I can't do the ultimate stuff. That's beyond me. But now I need to put materia in my gunblade.
You know, where I get to this part of the drawing, it feels like I'm doing a coloring book. It's nice.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh yeah, you're just trying to fill in the lines.
Yeah.
Well, you got like I want to say you got most of the hard stuff done.
Yeah. No, for sure.
The shading I think will be pretty difficult, but I don't know. You'll know more about that than me.
I think I know a little bit more than you. Only a little bit, though.
Yeah, because I see you got a lot of candles. I saw the chandeliers, and I know you. And I've seen your previous art, and you do a really good job with shading and lighting. So I'm really looking forward to how you get all the lighting done with all the different candles and light sources you have in here.
Yes, I will for sure. I mean, this is my first time doing such an environmental piece, but I will try my very best.
Now I forget. Have we decided what the texture of the floor is going to be? Because I know we were flip-flopping between like stone floor, wooden floor. I think those are the only things we're flip-flopping back between.
I mean, I feel like still feel like we need to see at the end.
Yeah, get everything colored and shaded before you start adding. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
I kind of see like if the brown flooring or maybe like a light flooring, depending on how all the other characters look. In reality, you can't do that. You can't be like, oh, we want to match people to the environment. You just go into a place and then you might look out of place or you might look like you fit in. And now, like, color theory and all that shit, this is way too dark. And I have to figure out what his real skin's on. Because you see, brand.
Alright, so now I got... My main classes are up to 80. Like, my main is Dragoon. I already got him up to 82. Then I got my Dark Knight, 80. Red Mage, 80. Astrologian, 80. Gunbreaker, 80. Machinist, 80. So all my main jobs roll, and some of my backup jobs. I think Samurai is also 80. I don't have any backup casters or backup healers. I have my main melee DPS, my backup DPS, my main tank and backup tank, my main caster and my main healer, and my main ranged DPS. Yeah, I don't know if you know this about Final Fantasy, the Zombie Girl, but you don't need to make multiple characters to play different classes. You just need one character and you can unlock all the classes and you just flip-flop between them.
Oh.
So I spent a lot of time like leveling up to other classes because they each have their own storyline.
Completionist.
But we're here to watch your art. And I don't really know how to do multiple screens so I could play and watch your art.
Yeah. So you have to go in and like edit your whole like layout and just.
So, if anybody's watching and is curious why my character is so much than the actual me, this is actually based on a D&D character I created. Back in Cranky's campaign, if anybody ever watched those streams, what's the name of his campaign? I forget the name of his campaign. But yeah, I played Richter Kanta, who was a Dragoon. Well, he was a Ranger. But I kind of modeled him after a Dragoon. Like, he used halberds and polearms. He actually had jump attacks. Like, I learned to spell jump so I could jump up on top of enemies and impale them from above. And he's actually from, like, a very mountainous, like, island area. So, like, in a tropical island with mountains, like, it's... Typically, they have darker colored skin. Although in the D&D, like, he has a lighter skin. Like, Ren drew that character. But in Final Fantasy, like, with the lore they have here, is Draconians... Well, there's an island nearby, and I kind of, like, play his character, oh, he's from the islands over here, which is why he has darker skin in this game. But in D&D, he has lighter skin. He has the environment Cranky has in that game. I think hard about the lore of each of my characters, okay?
All good, man, all good.
It's like I can't just make, like, I know a lot of people kind of make their idealized versions of themselves. I can't do that. I just make my, like, every character I've ever made in any MMO I've ever played has been based off of a D&D character. And what kind of character do you think you would make if you ever played this game?
Oh,
Which, by the way, is free to play up to level 60, includes the Heaven Wars Game of the Year expansion.
I think maybe I'd make a I think I'd make a girl with, like, everything about her design is very white. I think I'd like to go with that, because I don't tend to go with that, so I think it would be interesting.
Okay, now I'm thinking. Well, there is okay.
And I
Most
don't mean, like, she's white in a way that she's, oh.
well, I'm thinking like okay, so like most of the races could be white, but like there's like some of the cat races. There's two races for each race. No wait, there's two races for each species. I guess that's a better way to say it. So the Mitoke or Mikote, which is like cat people, like they have the light skin and dark skin versions, which I think it's called like the sun and the moon, or is it the dragon people?
I'm so sorry. My mom came into the room, so I don't know what you said for the last minute or so.
All right. Well, just thinking about the different races, like every species has two races, and like for the cat people, the dragon people, they have like a light skin race and a dark skin race.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Well, the Rothguard, they're only male. You know, okay, with the bunny girls, like a very popular legging they like to use for their glamour is the 2B thigh highs. Do you know the character 2B?
Yeah, she's like the robot girl, right? From that one game.
Android, thank you very much.
Android.
Yeah, well, yeah, and by the way, one of my favorite games of all time, Nier Automata, 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Well, that property is owned by Squaresoft or Square Enix, just like Final Fantasy. So there's a raid very late in the game you could go to where you actually meet the characters, and you do the raid enough times, and you could actually unlock the armor set, including 2B's thigh highs. And all the bunny girls, people playing bunny girls, love wearing the 2B thigh highs, and I think specifically because they're the only leggings in the game that actually makes your butt bigger. It changes the model so your butt is bigger.
What? Why?
Because it's 2B thigh highs. She has a juicy butt. I don't know. Wait, is Bunny Boy that dark?
No, but I have to color him.
Oh.
First. But yeah, he is very dark. This is why lighting means a lot. And this is why I hate when people send pictures of their character in the dark.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see the picture. You have it up here, right? I think this is it. Yeah, I think he has like the same skin tone as Maria. Like her. It's like she's in like a very well lit place. And he's like in a shadow place, but I think it's very similar.
Maybe. It's hard to tell when they're in very different settings.
Yeah, because I know exactly where they both were. He was in the Limsolo Mensa Plaza at dusk. So where it's pretty dark, and that's where that's where a lot of the role players go to, Limsolo Mensa. That's where they all go to show off their new outfits. That's where they go to role play stuff. And sometimes role play, which should be kept to private messages and not out in public. Like, I've heard things, man. I've seen things in chat. I can't unsee.
You think it's this tone then?
Yeah, I think it's closer to her tone.
This is what's so annoying. I don't know her tone either. I think it's more closer to that. Because then of course, this is flat coloring, just so you, don't forget that. This is flat coloring, and then I'll add shading to it, which will lighten up the skin a bit. Because if you look here, I lighten up your character's skin, because otherwise it'd be this color.
Yeah, my character isn't like nearly here. Let's get back into the here. I got my game right up. Let's go right by the fire over here. There it is. But the fire's putting on like a yellow light. You know, I'm gonna teleport over to our guild house, our free company house. Let's go to lighting in there. You're not watching my stream though, are you?
I'm watching on YouTube, but you know, there's like a 10-second delay.
That's why I recommend Glamesh, FTL streaming.
This guy, he's gonna be so white compared to even with the lighting. That, I guess, that's also gonna be wrong.
Yep. Oh, just showing this off. This is our free company house. We are trying to move to Ishgard, but that's taking some time. Oh, and I got a ferret on my shoulder. Here, I'll show you once we get inside.
Oh.
There we go. This is better lighting. Let's get up closer to the wall here.
I guess I'll have to go over to the mesh because the light.
And that's my ferret. Although it's called a white witret.
I can't see. Sorry, you'll have to give me. I'm back. Oh, it's adorable! That's such a cutie! Cutie.
So I hope this lighting is much better for you.
Yes, that's like a very different tone. I also have to remember that I need to take away this thing. This gives a more accurate coloring.
Probably take a screenshot of it. Wait, is there a way for me to... There we go. I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of that.
I think I can try and color match it.
Okay, I'll leave it still for you. I actually got this ferret from a raid. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Was it the raid? No, it wasn't a light. Oh no, I think it was the Eden. It was the Eden raids or trials. That's what it's called in this game. No, I got to be careful that the music doesn't play too loud from the game. Like I get the Final Fantasy volume turned way down.
There you go. I think this is the more accurate one.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, much closer. Yeah, and this is why I think the Bunny Boy is like he's much lighter than that, because I know the way the lighting is in this game.
Then I don't know what his shade is, because I don't want to like whitewash him.
Wait, can we zoom in on that?
Yeah.
Like he's definitely like a dark skin tone, but he's not as dark as what you're putting him. Oh wait.
This, you see, when I color pick it, it goes a lot darker.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have to remember.
Yeah, I think what you have right now is good. Yeah, before it looked like way dark.
Maybe I'll just make it a bit more orange because I think he has a bit more of orange tone.
And I know Shion, she's pale. She's white. She's like mannequin white. Okay, maybe not that white. Oh, did she ever contact you?
No.
Okay, I gave her your name. Like she was, when she saw it, I could hear the squeals through the text. Like she was just so excited. This guy is pale. I know that the lighting is just, yes, he is like, his back is to the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people, why? Just please make life simple for me.
Actually, do I have G? Okay, I used to have G Shade. I can't have G Shade now because that'll get me banned from the game. Because Final Fantasy or Square, the developers, they're very anti-mod in this game. But it used to be, hey, you know what? Don't tell us about it. Don't brag about it, and we won't worry about it. But in this latest expansion or the latest patch, there's something that they added, a new ultimate trial mode, which got a lot of people excited. And people were trying to go for world first to see which group would be the first one to complete it. It took like a day, like a few days for people to get this thing complete. It was so difficult.
Oh god.
And some people were using mods to cheat it.
Oh.
And a lot of people complain about that because it's against the rules, but Square or the developers, they don't really enforce it too much as long as you're not being malicious with it. But since then, it's like, okay, we're going to need to start being more strict. And they started banning people that they found that they were using mods. But the thing is, like, not all mods cheat the game. Like, when I use G-Shade, that just changes, like, the shading, the colors. I can actually do, like, pixels or tiles. People use it to take screenshots of the game. It doesn't actually change gameplay. Some people have had mods that would put chat bubbles, so when you typed in chat, you know, your little chat bubble popped up over your head. And then you had the people that use cheats, where they have a mod that tells you when a boss is going to do a certain move and tells you where to go. So right now, developers are in this really bad position where there's mods that actually help improve the game, and mods that cheat the game.
Yeah.
And they're kind of doing this blanket statement that's just banning everybody. Because I like G-Shade. G-Shade actually makes the textures look better in this game. And this isn't a bad looking game. Let's see, I think, yeah, we used to have a hot tub here, now we have a gazebo. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down here. And there we go. So, looking at this, what was the most difficult part of this that you had so far drawn?
Oh, probably her dress.
Oh, putting the frills in the dress?
Yeah, just trying to like kind of make it look normal. And the layers. Because she has a lot of layers, as you can see here.
Yeah, well, I think you got a spot on.
Oh, thank you. The second hardest part was to look at your character, this part, and figure that out, and also like simplify it, but not too much. So I ended up with this.
Now, anybody who's watching, I would like to point out I gave her multiple images of my character from different angles. So.
Yes,
But
in a dark lighting.
I would have retaken the pictures, but I don't have that armor set anymore. I'm sad I don't have that armor set anymore because I thought that was like the best looking minor armor set in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played the game, but probably.
Like a big thing in this game is yeah, like a lot of video games, people just try to make strong characters, you know, try to become the most powerful, but they do like the hard content. That's not really the big end game for Final Fantasy. Like, yeah, they do have that stuff, but people spend the majority of the time just trying to make their look good. You know, they get cool, like they do the raids and stuff, not because they want to beat the boss, but because they want to wear something that looks nice.
It sounds like me when I was playing that one game. I forgot the name of now.
Was it an MMO?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. There's World of Warcraft. There's EverQuest. So those EverQuest never really had glamour or transmog. RuneScape.
Guild Wars.
Guild Wars.
Guild Wars.
I tried playing Guild Wars. I couldn't get into it. Well, Guild Wars 2 I couldn't get into it. Guild Wars 1 I loved, but I couldn't get into Guild Wars 2.
Understandable. It's very static, I'd say.
The problem for me was like, okay, at the beginning of Guild Wars 2, like you make a character, and you're like, oh, welcome to the world, adventurer. We're under attack. Hurry! There's a raid of monsters coming at us. You gotta help defend us. And then like it's like pretty like high adrenaline, high throttle. I was like, oh, we gotta kill these monsters, like wave after wave of monsters. We gotta save the village. And then I forget what happens. Like you solve well, the event kind of solves itself. It's like, oh, whew, now that that's over, walk around and just kill things aimlessly. We don't really have a job for you. Just figure out. Just go in that direction. You'll find something.
You're supposed to like do your storyline.
Yeah, I was trying to do the storyline. The storyline like was just so bleh.
I mean that's fine by me. I'm not like a hardcore fan of the game. So.
Oh, what? I could feel a little part of you got triggered there.
What? I'm not.
Oh, okay. You're like, oh well, that's fine with me. It's not like I was a fan of the game.
No, I was serious. I meant that seriously. I'm not a big fan of the game. I don't even play it that often anymore. I played it like religiously back when I was 15.
It's like, I don't know, for Final Fantasy, a lot of people talk about how great the story is in this game. And I want to put like a little asterisk on there. The story is great eventually. Like when I played this game, it was like, you know, I was like, and A Realm Reborn, that's like okay, I don't know if you know what happened to Final Fantasy when it first came out and then they had to re-release it.
Not sure. No, I don't think so.
Okay, when it originally came out, it was trash. Like, nobody liked the game. It was horrible. So they got a new director, and he was like, you know what? We're going to nuke it. He put in an event. The Cataclysm. Was it? No, not Cataclysm. That was a wild thing. But I forget what it's called in Final Fantasy. Off the top of my head, I'm just kind of brain fart. But he wiped out the world, where the players in the game actually fought in a war. It's like there was like this event in this one area where players could just go in and fight wave after wave of monsters and enemies coming in. But it was a losing battle, and you're going to fail eventually. And then they played a cutscene where like Bahamut, the big dragon god, shows up and blows everything up. And then the servers went down.
Oh,
essentially,
no.
Bahamut destroyed the game. A few years later, they relaunched the game called Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn, or ARR for short, where they kept that original storyline like as the history of Final Fantasy. It's like, yeah, the world got destroyed, but nobody really remembers it too well because our memories got messed up due to something that happened back then. So the players that played the game originally, they were like the heroes in the lore of the current Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that idea. And then I started playing through the game, going through all the storyline in ARR. I was like, I mean, it's an okay story for an MMO. And that was my feelings about it. Yeah, it's okay for a story for an MMO. Because I don't really expect MMOs to have great stories. And then I get to the first expansion, Heaven's Ward. And oh my god, it's like, that story? It's like, no, this is just a great story. Like, not just for an MMO, this is a great story. And it just keeps getting better and better. And now I'm in, I'm on the tail end of Shadowbringers, which is the second to the last expansion, and Shadowbringers was fucking awesome. It's like, it's been a long time and a while since I'm sitting in my chair playing a game, and I got out of my chair. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, it's like at this very specific scene. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I just gotta get so excited, like, let's go! Let's go!
Alright, important question.
Mm-hmm.
Muggles, is their little ball red or yellow? Because it seems to be different.
You know what? Let's look up some images of Muggles because instinct tells me red.
Yeah, but there's both red and yellow. Maybe I should just go for red.
Wow. Okay, yeah, both. Red is more traditional, but there I do see some of yellow. But the large majority of it is red. I don't know where the yellow ones came from because I don't think I've ever seen a yellow one in this game.
Let's go for red.
See. Is anybody in my FC currently in the game right now? Oh. Big Gold Draco. He must be new. Oh no, he's an MIA member. Meaning this is somebody old school. He hasn't been playing for a long while. He does. Okay, yeah, he didn't even create his adventure plate yet, so no. Yeah, his adventure plates are something new, so this guy just came on after being in hiatus for a while. In fact, let me change my adventure plate. Let's see. Because I keep changing up. No, that's not what I keep changing up my jobs. Let's get a specific Dragoon adventure plate. Okay. I like that background. No, let's go to Dragoon one. I don't like that. Might as well use it. And no accents. Let's see. How do I move it up and down? Just use my mouse. There we go. Nope, reach. Damn it. Stop. I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Nope. Why is my controller doing that? Oh, that's the furthest I can move back. Okay.
And then they have like ish wings. Purple pinkish.
Okay, let's move it down just a bit. I want to get
Some of them have black though. Now I don't know again. Some have blue. Hello? And red? I'll just go purple.
I'll put more detail on that later. Let's see what the zombie girl's doing. Are you talking about the Mugoos?
Yeah.
We'll just stick with red. That's more traditional.
For the wings?
Oh, for the wings. No, it's like a purple and bluish.
Right.
I assume these are shadows and they didn't just like this mud themselves.
No, that's as you can see on some of the Muggles, they have a little shade difference.
Wonder what kind of music we should make with like the theme for a free company. Because in the free company house, we actually have a jukebox.
Oh. Oh my goodness. They are adorable.
I wonder this way I could. Let's see if I do this. Shrink it up. Put it way down here. Nope, I can't have that in. Nope. Wait, what if I find in windowed mode? Okay, where's the game? What happened to it? Oh. Did it shut down on me? The game really does not like windowed mode.
Oh no. Now I know there's gonna be questions, but I'm only adding a very vibrant shadow so I can see where I'm adding it. They're not gonna have blue shadows.
Yeah, I tried doing a different resolution of window mode. Nope, Final Fantasy still do not like that. Alright, Final Fantasy. Don't have to be a pain in the butt. So it's one or the other. Oh, if any Final Fantasy players are watching, yes, this is. I am in the middle of the relic quest for, was it Boljan? Relic Weapon Quest line for Dragoon. This is not the final form. I think there's 2 more forms after this. I am currently the one where I need to do Alliance raids to get memories. In fact, let me go ahead and... I got these just for this one. Yeah, I made a big mistake earlier. Like the previous version, I had it filled up with 5 level 8 quick arm materials. And then when I went to upgrade it, I forgot to take the materials out. And I lost them all.
Oh no.
That was such a pain in the butt. Let's see, I do need to work on my rotation. Now, there is like one mod that the devs are very adamant about not having in the game, and that's a damage meter.
Oh.
Because in, like, WoW has this really bad problem with damage meters, where people use them to criticize and insult other players if their damage isn't a certain amount, and they don't want that kind of toxicity in this game.
Yeah, understandable.
But it is kind of like a double-edged sword, because it's like I want to know how good or how bad I'm doing sometimes. And it's impossible to know that without having a damage meter. So it is like a double-edged sword. Because if they allow it, you're definitely going to get toxic players. But if you don't have it, it's going to be really difficult for players to try to figure out if they're doing good enough damage to do like ultimate raids and the hardest content. Okay, this is the neighborhood our current house is in. Like, people actually have role-playing like nightclubs, and they'll advertise it, and they have like streams of their nightclubs, because like role-playing is like a really big thing in this game. I don't think this neighborhood has a nightclub. I know there's one. See, somewhere in the lot. Like, I've actually been to a few, and Bard is a job you could get in this game, and you can actually play instruments, and they often play like copyrighted music, like the Pokemon theme song. Like just as an example, or their Legend of Zelda theme, but not just video game music. They play like real, like I know Legend of Zelda is real, like actual popular music. Like, name an artist, and I guarantee you they've done a song from that. And they have stages set up so the bards all play. You could donate in-game money just for the sake of it. People actually roleplay as bartenders. They spend all night sitting behind a bar, taking people's orders and giving them in-game drinks. Let's see. Oh wait, there's a lot open here? Huh. I couldn't buy a place in Ishgard. Let's see if I can buy... I'm going to see if I can buy that plot of land. Let's see, 28. Because right now I have an apartment. But I want to get a house. Just so I could hoard more stuff. Because I have a whole bunch of furniture. Where's 28? I hope it's in a good spot. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. It's right next to a summon bell. For some reason, I just got reminded I need to go back to Ishgard, the Foundation, and start doing more crafting and gearing. Just so I could buy more mounts using their special currency. Sometimes it's a curse trying to be a 100%er. Let's see, somewhere around here. I think it's up here. You know, I would actually much rather have a house here in Limsa and get the free company. Oh, here it goes. Free company get a house over in Ishgard. Available to free companies, unavailable to private buyers. It's a tiny house. Why? What free company would want a tiny... Oh. I'm upset. There's like, they wouldn't let me buy a plot in Ishgard. Like, it's... Hey, MG Live, welcome to the stream. Right now, I know I'm playing Final Fantasy, but technically the stream is about this. Got Dead Zombie Girl, an artist, to draw up a new banner for a free company.
Oh.
Like, I can't quite get it to, or get my stream to show me playing the game and have this up on screen at the same time.
Look at the little bartender.
Oh, we're doing good. Right now I'm just chilling, and yeah, this bartender is adorable. Right now it's pretty late for you, isn't it, Zombie Girl? It's like 10:15 for you?
No, it's soon 9 p.m. So it's not that late, actually.
Oh, I thought you were 9 hours. Okay, it's 8 hours. Yeah, but we're doing good. It's just a chill Saturday. After the stream, I'm going to be binge watching anime with Celia.
That sounds lovely.
Hey, thank you for the follow, MG Live. My goodness, that never not scares me. Sorry for not having a live cam on. I just didn't feel like putting my face on today. I had a late night, so I look like crap, which is why I don't have my face cam.
Is the notification loud?
Okay, hold up. I got a call from my dad. I'll be right back. Zombie Girl, entertain everybody, please.
Oh shit. Hi. Uh, I'm really bad at this. I have been doing art for many, many years. I don't stream, so if I get Coco's channel taken down, so I can't do that either. I'm very awkward socially too, so this is not my strong suit. That's a horrible color. Let's not pick that color. This color? No, that's horrible too. This color? Yeah. Kind of makes the Moogle look pink, but that's fine. It has a pinkish tone, so. Think that's good? I don't know.
Do they know how the thing is? Is it airborne?
Maybe a darker phone? Coco hasn't muted his microphone. So how's everyone day been going? I will be guessing that it's been going good. If it's been going bad, that's horrible to hear. I wish for your day to get better. Tomorrow will be a better day. That's what you say in those moments, right? Coco, help! I can't do this. Coco!
I'll look into it like after the stream. I'll go ahead and look into it.
Nose. Oh, your pink nose.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about
Thank God!
Okay.
I can't do this!
Yeah, my parents, they're at that age where, I kind of want to spend more time with them. Yes, they don't really have that much time left on this planet. They're old. Yeah, they're well. There's no better way to say it. They are old. So, when my parents call, I drop whatever I'm doing and I talk to them.
That's kind of cute, though. Commendable, as they say.
Well, they're going through a very rough time right now with things like drama going on in the family over there. And since I'm not over there to help them out, this is the least I can do.
I see. Nice that you do that for them.
Now, let's see. Now I'm curious. What were you talking about?
I already forgot, man. I am very awkward socially.
Well, this is just practice for when you start streaming.
That will never happen again. Hell no. Maybe this color. This color is nicer, actually. I'll go with it. Makes them look pink, but fuck it. I'll fix that later.
Okay, let's see real quick. Where was I going? All right. Oh yeah, so Ishgard, that's the new housing area they opened up recently. And I don't think I could buy a private house.
Whoa! Elephant? Hello?
Oh yeah, I got me an elephant.
I didn't quite expect that.
Oh yeah, I got my, when I summon a mount, I got it set to random. So it randomly selects one of my many, many mounts.
Oh, of course, you have many, many mounts.
Of course, I'm a collector. I eventually want to get every single one of them.
Of course. Okay, Coco, I'll let you decide what color should the cloth be that the bartender is holding?
Very light gray.
Light gray, alright.
You know, to indicate that it might be a little bit damp.
Then I'll make that color and then...
Okay, 26. It has a small plot. Oh, wait, damn it. Because I think because I'm in a free company, I'm not going to be allowed to buy a personal house. Okay, let's see what random amount I get this time. Oh, I got the robot hand. Just look how it carries me.
So done. Really not in the mood.
It's like I'm a child that needs to be disciplined.
A child or like a kitten.
Oh yeah, it's like just holding the animal by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that flying pig mount I told you about a while ago?
Yeah, sure.
I got it. The one with the really big floppy ears.
Oh. Oh yeah, no wait, I remember. Yes. Lumpy Dumpty, I forgot the name of the elephant.
Dumbo.
Yes. Dumbo.
Where is it? Where is that plot?
But that was a pig, right?
Yeah, it was a pig. Wait, sorry, Dumbo's an elephant. But yeah, this is a pig with Dumbo ears.
How long did it take you to get that one
then? Several days, because that's a Beast Tribe quest. So the way the Beast Tribe works is when you unlock the quest line, you can only do like 3 quests for them per day, and it builds up reputation. So you get your reputation to a certain amount before you're allowed to buy it. So yeah, it's not a hard grind or anything. You just like every day you just log in, you do their quest, and then eventually you get to it. Unable to free companies, available to... Damn it, because I'm in a free company, I can't buy my own house.
Tough. At least you don't have 50% taxes.
You know this game has taxes.
Oh god.
Using the market board, like, depending on where you have your retainers selling your stuff, it's a different tax rate. And it's always changing.
Sounds like hell. I thought we were playing games to escape from that shit.
I'm sure there's like some weird, dumb reason why they have it to like to not break the economy, but I don't know why. I really don't know like how that affects how that positively affects the economy. Oh yeah, I got the black lighter. This is I think is a raid mount, but no wait, no, I did get this one in a trial officially, but there is another one that I got during the special event instead of the trial. You know, let me show you my piggy mount. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here we go. The Portly Porksy.
She reminds me of 7 Deadly Sins.
It's been so long since I watched that. I'm trying to remember the pig in that one. It's been a long time since I watched that.
It's annoying. It's the annoying side character in anime.
The most annoying character in 7 Deadly Sins is the main character.
You think so?
I hated that guy.
Oh, really?
I'll be honest. I did not like 7 Deadly Sins because of that character. I liked all the other characters except him. He was the most annoying one. He was a Mary Sue character. They could get away with anything just because.
Oh, you mean like that?
It's like whenever there's a problem, oh, he's powerful enough to take care of it, no problem. Oh, and he sexually harasses all the women, and it's okay. Because he's so powerful. Like,
Doesn't he only do it to Elizabeth?
He's always touching her butt. She doesn't really stop it. Everybody else points to that, but he's like, yeah, whatever. He does talk to other women, but then the pig always ties him up in a rope to stop him. Because, oh, he sexually harasses women. Quirky. And then whenever there's like a big powerful enemy, they're not that powerful because he could take him out no problem. He's just the Deus Ex, Mary Sue, I could solve everything because I'm so powerful character.
I think I like the anime because of that. Because like you can just like turn off your brain and watch it.
I don't want to turn off my brain. Like I because if I wanted to turn off my brain, I'd just take a nap. I mean, if I got to turn off my brain, I'd much rather take a nap. Like I liked the other characters. The other characters I thought were great. I wanted to know more about the other characters. But the fact that we had to stick around with this annoying little... even the princess was annoying. They tried to make her seem like, oh, she's a strong character, and the way they do that is a character will say like, oh, she's so strong. But she doesn't do anything.
Until later in the seasons.
Yeah, it takes like way later, but even before then, I think it was like the third or fourth episode, where all she really did was like, she talked back at an enemy, and then everybody was so shocked that she talked back, and they're like, oh, she's so strong, but she didn't do anything. Oh, she just said a few words and that was it. She didn't actively do anything. It was the main character that did all the work. It's like, oh, he's not strong enough to fight this enemy? Don't worry, he has a secret demon form. That'll solve the problem. God, you're so annoying. I honestly believe that he's the main reason there isn't a season 2. Or the season 2 ended, like, prematurely.
No, I think it was actually money issues.
Because he was a bad character.
No.
Like, people stop watching because he's a bad character. That's what I choose to believe.
Alright.
You know, let me look it up. Why did 7 deadly sins end early? Deadly sins anime and early. Okay, well, the manga continued and it actually, like, completed towards the end.
Yes. Like I said, money issues.
No, but it had an ending, I think. You see.
The manga, yeah, but not the anime. Or if it did, it was pretty shitty because they ran out of money. Like, have you seen how bad the animation got at the end of that?
Let's see. Netflix is hyping up in the United States release, blah blah. The Shaman King reboots. Okay, this doesn't help him out. Let's see. Let me try a different search. Why is the 7 Deadly Sins anime so bad? Okay, a terrible new art direction. Let's see. Horrible animation decisions, including the blood being censored.
Oh yeah, that happens.
And, oh yeah, main character is garbage. There we go. You just gotta believe me that that was in there. I just don't like the main character.
That's fine, man. You don't have to like the
No, nobody should like it. You got if you don't agree with me that means there might be a falsehood in my own judgment, and I can't allow that.
Oh, I see. Is that how it works?
That's what Twitter has done to me.
No. Oh god, no. Alright, let's color in hair. Here. Alright, this is also gonna be wrong, but whatever.
And you know, and I'm not saying that you can't have a good Mary Sue character. I think there are plenty of great characters that are Mary Sue characters. You just gotta make them interesting. Like Ipmon, I thought was a great Mary Sue character. One Punch Man is an incredible Mary Sue character.
Here comes my controversial opinion then.
Okay, go for it.
One Punch Man is boring as fuck.
How dare you? Alright, like, what do you not like about One Punch Man? And are we talking about season 2 or season 1?
Season 1.
Okay.
Season 1 didn't get me to watch season 2. I feel like that should explain itself.
Okay, well, season 2, in my opinion, was worse than season 1. Like, I loved season 1, I didn't love season 2.
I think there's absolutely some amazing great moments that really made me laugh in season 1. Like when he went underground and he went like after the mole creature.
And then his
It's
face
fucking
disappeared.
hilarious. Yeah. That's fucking hilarious. And the mosquito scene as well, that's also fucking hilarious. But like, I didn't feel incentivized? Whatever. That word.
Yes.
To keep watching and see season 2.
Yeah, the entire like point in One Punch Man, I believe, is it's not the fact that he's the most powerful creature in all of existence. Yeah, he could just solve everything with like a single punch. But that wasn't the point. The point was his complete detachment of of humankind. Like, he doesn't know how to get along with people. He doesn't understand how to become popular because he wants to, but he doesn't want to at the same time. Even though he could solve every situation very easily, he's always late. And like, his entire drive is to just try to feel alive again. Like, and this is like in the first episode where he's become dead inside because everything has become so easy for him. And like in that dream sequence, spoiler, where I actually thought he got into a challenging fight. Like, it was the first time his heart actually started beating with adrenaline.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
That was only, and since like he can't really recreate that in real life, he's just kind of like dead inside.
Yeah, mine. I got that whole forgot the word again.
Yeah.
Snick snack. Nope, that's not the word.
So you said you would make a very white female, but what race would you pick?
Yeah, that's true. So there's cat, from what I've seen here. Cat and human, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Is there like lizard people?
You know what, I'll show you the character creation.
Oh, alright. I'll stop drawing for a second. Connecting to data center.
Okay.
Did that just flash end walk like
Yeah.
super quickly?
Oh yeah. Like it loaded before I got a chance to finish the little title thing.
Ah.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so you got the higher, well, these humans, but you get the Midlander and you get the Highlander. Highlanders are bigger than Midlanders.
Mm.
This is what me and Maria are, the Highlanders.
Mm.
Then you got the Elven, which are pretty much the elves.
Ah.
But the elves in this game are taller than regular elves. You got the dark elves and you got the light elves.
Of course.
Then you got Lalafell.
That's adorable.
Oh my god! Every time, without fail,
like...
every time a female looks at Lalafell, they have that exact same reaction. The first time I played this game years and years ago, Amberjur was in my chat. I don't know if you ever talked to Amberjur. She's in Discord. She hasn't streamed in a while, but she was in character creation. I was like, all right, I'm gonna let chat decide who I pick, and then I got to Lalafell, and she squeed so loudly. She wanted the Lalafell so bad. So like, I don't. This is a potato person. This is like a child wearing a potato suit.
I couldn't play as that because I wouldn't be able to take anything seriously.
Nobody does. Nobody takes these Lalafell. And Planeswalk, Dustwalk, I don't get the difference. It's just different hairstyles. But
True. The only difference is her hairstyle.
and I'm pretty sure you could pick the same hairstyle.
Her ears change.
Oh right. Okay, one's ears are more outward, one's is more up. Okay.
That's the difference.
It's like I think the main reason people play Lalafells is like in the cutscenes.
Because they're pedophiles? No way. That's too controversial.
I said the majority, not the minority. I'm sure there's a minority that does that. They are. This is the internet. There's weirdos everywhere. But I think the majority of people that play it are just other females. I think they're incredibly adorable. Or two, people who think it's just hilarious watching your character in cutscenes, like being intimidating, but you're that.
Yeah.
Like you're going up against like the big, like epic ancient dragon boss, and then this walks up to it.
I wouldn't be able to take it seriously.
Okay, and then
Not at all.
oh, you got the cat girls.
Aha.
You got Keepers of the Sun and Keepers of the Moon.
Oh.
Then we got the Rogadin.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Known for their brawny figure.
Yeah, so now this is just the internet saying it, but yeah, if you want people to call you mommy, this is the class you play. Then we got these are the dragon girls.
Oh, there's dragon girl.
Well, technically not dragon, but they have dragon features.
Ah.
Like see, they got the scaly tail, they got the horns on their head, and they got scales on their tail.
Ah, my demon girls.
And they're all very short. Like the males of this race is very tall, while the females are very short. Then put off guard. These are male only. And then you get the bunny girls. They used to be female only, but then they recently added bunny boys because people desperately wanted bunny boys. So yeah, you
The
get
word of the people. The people have spoken. They want bunny boys.
So you get the light skin and dark skin bunny girls. The dark skin are
They're
slightly
also-
taller.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So you see her butt. Imagine that
Yeah.
being slightly bigger if she was wearing the 2B thigh highs.
Ah. God.
So yeah, there you have it.
I guess, I don't think I'd pick... I'm gonna go with the short. I'm gonna butcher this. Sorry, I wouldn't go with Hyö.
The hero. Okay, so Lalafell then, right?
And not Lalafell. No.
Okay, thank goodness. These are the most evil creatures in the game.
They are.
Not joking in the storyline. It's like the main villains are Lalafells, and they're the most wicked people.
What? Damn. Okay.
Okay, so not the Hyö and not the Lalafell. So that leaves Elizin, Mikote, Rogaden, Ura, and the Vita.
And I wouldn't go with Aura.
Too short for your taste? Or is it
No, I just feel like the trope with me drawing demon girls every day, I feel like I need to go with something else. I know it's not a demon.
It's the horns.
It's the horns. Yeah. Horns and tail. I've done it too much. I need to get out of my comfort zone.
Well, the Mikote have tails and cat ears. Vera, they don't have tails.
Oh.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Royster Fim. Welcome to the crew.
Welcome, welcome.
So right now, this zombie girl's trying to decide if she plays this game, what race would she pick? So right now it's between Mikote, Rogaden, and Vita.
One time in my life, I designed a bunny character, but I never really used her. And she was much more bunny than this bunny. She was like half her, like her lower body was just entirely bunny. Like a centaur, but instead it's a bunny girl. So I don't know. I feel like why is she wearing so little clothes? Hello?
That's just okay. In all the Final Fantasy games, when the Vita were first introduced, which I think was one of the Final Fantasy Tactics game, the one in the Game Boy Advance. That's just like all Viras dress like this. This is their culture. Like Final Fantasy 12 also did the same thing. Like all Viras dress like this. That's just the way it's always been.
I see.
Let's see if how do they look at their jobs though? We'll go with this since I know you want pale. I'm not going to do small clothes. That's their underwear.
Well, I wondered if like dark skinned, but everything else about her is very light.
Here we go. Your job clothes. If you want to be the big tanky gladiator.
Oh.
If you want to be like a martial artist, the pugilist. If you want to use a big axe, the marauder. The lance. This is what. Now this bugs me. Okay, her midsection. Now I play Dragoon as main. For male, like the armor sets for male and female are 99% the same. They will look the same on the male as they will on the female, except the Dragoon armor set. Dragoon armor set, for some reason, they open up the midriff for the female. Yet you can't see the six-pack of my male character. Okay, then we get...
Is that what you're upset about?
Why can't I show up my belly button in this armor? Yeah. And then you get the archer, which becomes a bard. Then you get the spellcasters. This is your first time basic healer. If you just like want to do damage with magic. In Arcanist, you have like a little fuzzy pet that does fighting for you. Like, well, you still got to cast magic, but your magic is channeled through your pet. And you got a very horny helmet. This is just that's tradition for summoners. Summoners always have helmets that have that horn coming out. But yep, that's what you got. So It's not like you're gonna be picking up this game tomorrow, so I'm just curious as to what you would pick.
Well, where is the game available on console? Like
Only on
Xbox and
PlayStation,
stuff? Oh fuck.
not the Xbox. Like, I'm really hoping Microsoft buys out SquareSoft or Square Enix and puts this on Game Pass. That would be awesome.
Yeah, because the biggest problem right now is that my computer wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, let's get out of this. All right, and let's get back to your art. That's what we're really here for.
No stress, me.
Hope you're holding up the stream right now. It's all on you.
Coco, no please.
So,
Be nice.
so Verso fan, how you doing today? I hope I said your name close to being correct. So I'm not an artist. I don't do digital art. What's with the pink? Like, because I know you're gonna color over it, but why do you do pink first?
It's cause then I can go in, as you see here, there's the symbol with the A, and there's a line through it. It just means that, like, it will only draw, as you can see, it won't draw outside of the layer underneath. So I just colored the characters in. I also did that because then when I sent you the picture, you could more clearly see the characters separated from the background. Because if I now do this, you see the line work underneath for the background is still there.
I see.
But since I did this, I actually don't know why I started on the characters, but you know, doesn't matter what order I really do it.
I assume that's just what you're used to, since you're used to doing characters more than environments.
Yeah. I think I also just wanted to, like, get colors in. I think that was my idea. But I've been, like, because I've been talking and stuff, I've done things a bit more randomly. And then I can just color in within the characters outside of the lines. And I don't have to worry about going outside the lines, I mean.
And what program is this you're using?
I'm using a free program called Krita.
Krita?
Krita.
Oh, Krita.
Yes, Krita.
Now, normally I use GIMP whenever I need to do like Photoshop stuff. Would Krita work with Photoshopping? Like, would it just edit in photos, or is it mainly for drawing photos?
I mean, it's mainly designed for artists, but you could, a lot more minimal Photoshop, for example, but you could edit photos if that's what you want to do. I'd probably recommend using a different program though, since this is created with artists and mainly only artists in mind. You can also animate in Krita, but I found it a pain in the ass, so I also don't recommend doing that.
Like a long while ago, I was thinking about doing some animations, like very basic animations, and doing a new YouTube series based on my arc adventures with Celia and Caramel. But I was going to animate that using my video editor, which would have been a bit sloppy, but it's doable. But if this software is like meant specifically for, or is closer for animation than Magic X, then and it's free, I could probably give this a shot.
You could animate in this. I'd say anything complex will probably be. You could, like, you can do a lot of stuff, but it being easy or it being like a smooth process, that's another thing. I've animated actually in Krita. I did a very short animation of just like some simple bounce animation of a character. I don't animate often either, so don't take my word as the gospel.
Alright, good to know. I was about to chisel it into stone.
No. That would... You mean like my gravestone or just a random stone?
Wait, no, okay. Maybe it's an American thing, like don't set it to stone. You ever heard that phrase?
I believe I've heard it a little bit. Det är inte satt I sten.
I assume that's a Swedish word you just said.
It was more than just one Swedish word.
I wouldn't know. I don't speak Swedish. I speak American.
American?
American.
I don't feel like I speak any language. I don't feel like I speak any language well.
Well, you speak at least 2.
I speak at least 3.
You speak at least... Okay, now you're just flexing.
I have to, man. It's all I have.
I barely speak the 1.
You mean English?
A bastardized version of English, yes. Like, if you ever come to the States, and if you decide to like just travel around the States, you will hear different versions of English in every different region of this country.
I know that it's very diverse.
Well, I guess you also got to remember just how big this place is in comparison to your country.
Yeah.
It's like I was born and raised in New York, and the accent we have in New York and the way we talk and speak way different than how it is down in the South.
New York.
New York. Got me a bagel and coffee.
Oh God. Keeps jumping around. Since we have at least one viewer from what I know can see, if you'd like me to add a tiny little Easter egg in the drawing, then write in chat now.
Right, your Easter egg. We haven't decided where that's going to go yet, have we?
No. I meant more like if they wanted to add it some like a tiny text or a little.
Yeah, this is going to be a banner for a Final Fantasy free company that we're going to put up on our free company site to try to get recruitments going. So what kind of Easter egg? In chat, go ahead. Anybody say that we should add your recommendation?
I wonder if this is the same. No, it's darker, right?
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a shine to it too.
Oh, really?
Just a little bit.
Sherlock Holmes right here. Oh, you're so smart, man.
Well, I'm saying that just so everybody, not everybody can see it, you know.
Uh-huh.
Little Miss 2020 eyesight.
Have I told you that I have 2020 insight?
No, I'm only assuming so.
I do actually have 2020 vision.
And I think I'm like a 60-20.
Funny story, short story, I can tell. When I was younger, I had this obsession with wanting to wear glasses, or like have glasses, because I just thought that everyone who has glasses, they are so successful, smart, good looking. That was what I thought. I was like, I really want glasses. But I knew that I didn't entirely, that there wasn't anything wrong with my vision.
Well,
I was like, no, I really want glasses. So I went around for like a month or so before we made the appointment and said that, like I kept complaining about headaches and said that I couldn't focus on the texts of like the papers we got home for homework. And I did this for a while, you know, like really integrating this into my daily life. And so eventually, of course, either my mom or my dad, probably my mom, because she does all the calling, she was like, okay, I'll have to make an appointment then. Your vision, because you can't have it like this. You need to do your homework. I was doing it, but I wasn't doing it well, you know. Gotta fit it into the whole thing. And we went there, and I faked the whole thing. You here in Sweden, I don't know, it's probably very similar, but I don't know. You sit down in this chair, and then you get this little like a VR headset kind of looking thing. It gets raised down from the ceiling, and you put that on, but you put your face to it, and then they show you like a series of they like put in different sorts of lenses and ask you like, oh, can you see this and can you see that? And I mean I could see it, but I was like, I kept on purpose squinting and like defocusing my eyes, side-eyed. Is that what you call it?
Cross-eyed?
Cross-eyed. I kept going cross-eyed on purpose to be like, no, I can't see it, it's blurry. Ooh. And through all of that, I ended up just barely being prescribed glasses. And then I wore that all the time, despite that it was only supposed to be for when you're reading. I wore it constantly. I was so happy. I was like, glasses! Yes! I succeeded! And I wore it all the time until I lost them. I don't know how I did it, man, but they're gone now. I have no idea where they are. Never found them again. So recently, because I am in the process of getting my driver's license, you have to do the test again and check your eyesight. And I didn't need to fake anything, so I was just like, alright, I'm just gonna answer what I see. And it's been years since everything happened, right? And I kind of believe that maybe I have like a little bit of a difficulty, but I wasn't sure. And then the lady tells me, yeah, we don't need to continue. I don't know how much we went through, but she was like, you don't need to continue. I could tell you have perfect vision. Like, I'd say you could even see more than like the average. Like,
you can see more than
you could.
You can see through walls.
Yeah, I have X-ray vision. Watch out. Oh shit. You can imagine my mom's surprise. She was like, so wait, what? Say that again? I'm like, yeah, no, I have 20/20. She's like, what? Do you know how much money we spent on your classes? And I'm like,
well, you know,
yeah,
I think they have a right to be upset. You a fibber.
Why is that weird, dude? It's what did that? Oh no.
Now, were you never aware of glasses that you could wear that aren't prescription? Like they're just vanity glasses you could wear?
No, I knew of those, but I always thought they looked so ugly. So I was like, if you want your own, like, nice looking glasses, you have to go through the whole process. That's what I thought when I was younger.
Well, clearly everybody knows that the reason smart people wear glasses is because we read so much books. We're always reading books and it just damages our eyes after so many words. That's why we're so smart.
Ah, there we have it.
You just don't read enough. And it has to be smart people books. It can't be regular books.
Oh.
You know, smart people books, like, you know, like the D&D player's handbook and the Dungeon Master Guide. You know, those kind of smart books.
Alright. It's so hot in my room. But I can't turn on the AC because the bill's fucking sky high with electricity.
What? How's the temperature over there?
In my room, it's currently 25 Celsius.
Let's see if I can do the math and make that Fahrenheit. So 25 Celsius, let me see. That I mean, like, it's what, 80? Like 75, 80 degrees, something like that?
I don't know. I don't do Fahrenheit. I am a smart person and use Celsius.
Yeah, I think that's 77, 78 degrees. Here, let me see. 25 C to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, yep. So I was off by like, what? I was like, what did I say, like 77, 78?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was spot on.
I'll just start it again for 1 hour. I think that should be fine.
But how is it outside though? Like, would opening up a window help you out?
No, because insects.
Do you not have a fly screen on your window?
No. It's an old house.
See, I'm here in Arizona. It's like it gets hot, like super, super hot. Like birds combust in the sky. It gets so hot sometimes.
Coco, you can't do that. You're killing me. Help.
No, it's weird. Like in the morning, like it's fine. You see birds flying around, but then like on the dot when it hits like 10 a.m., they just they just go poof.
Oh,
you know.
Oh no.
Into flames. But because of that, like we have some of the best central air system, like anywhere I've ever been. It's like it's by law, every building, every house needs to have like a really good central air system. By law, if you go into any restaurant or establishment and ask for water, they have to give it to you. So yeah, it's I got the AC turned on right now, and it's really, I don't think I've ever needed to worry about air conditioning at all. At least not in this apartment. Like in most other apartments that I lived in here in Arizona, it would just really, really, really skyrocket the electricity bill. But in this current apartment, the air condition is part of the rent, which is why I have slightly more expensive rent. But I end up saving more money in the long run because I have the air condition turned on non-stop. And if it gets a little bit too chilly, I don't have to turn it off. I'll just open up a window, which puts more stress on the air condition. But what do I care? I'm not paying for it.
Cheapskate Coco. Coco doesn't have Spotify. Fun fact.
No, I do not. I don't really listen. Like, I used to listen to music a lot. I used to have Pandora, and I was always listening to music. Not so much anymore. It's like, if I want to listen to music, I go to YouTube now. Like, Gorillaz, they're one of my favorite bands, and I just put on a Gorillaz video. And then it'll just, like, kind of make his own playlist of Gorillaz songs. You ever listen to Gorillaz?
I've heard them, yeah. They made the one called Zombies recently. Or is it called something Zombies?
I haven't heard any of their more recent stuff, so I wouldn't know.
Oh.
It's like, I think like their last, well, definitely their last album I haven't listened to yet, and the album before that I might have missed, but I've been caught up to that second to the last album. And like, I really like their early stuff, even their mid stuff, but like the stuff they're doing now is like, is so different than what they started doing. Yes, they're doing a lot of collaborations with other artists, and I'm not liking a lot of their collaborations.
Yeah, they made. Let me just find that. Wasn't it them? Maybe it was like some other artists, but they featured them. I have been listening to Tom MacDonald recently. I really like his, as some would say, controversial songs.
Tom and
I love him.
Let me see, I don't know who that is.
I probably shouldn't put myself out there like that, but I don't think it's controversial. I think it's the truth.
Let's see, Tom MacDonald, rapper, born 1988. He is a Canadian rapper, songwriter, former professional wrestler. MacDonald first rose to prominence with the release of his song Dear Rappers. His song Fake Woke, Snowflakes, and Brainwashed all appeared on... Well, just by the titles alone I can see why he's saying he's controversial. Oh no, he has different opinions from other people. How dare he? Whatever, I don't care. It's like, I stopped being upset about that a long time ago. With this, people on Twitter, I think Twitter really just burnt me out on the internet in general. There's people being upset, like, oh, these people having opinions that I don't have. How dare they?
Absolutely awful.
like nowadays, the only thing I really get annoyed with are things like this Halo TV show.
Oh God, no!
Or the Cowboy Bebop reboot. There's like people taking iconic franchises and thinking like, you know what? We could write a different story. And then when the fans that like the original story are upset about that, we'll just call them really bad names. And then when our show flops, we'll just say that the original source material wasn't good enough, even though we ignored it.
Yeah, they admitted that they ignored it, right?
Yeah, with Halo, yeah, they didn't play the games. They ignored the books.
This is seconds.
They completely changed this. They completely changed the characters. There's like no Halo in the Halo show. And Cowboy Bebop, they changed the characters as well. They changed their personalities. Like, you can't change the personality of a character and say it's the same character.
That's like Avatar.
Oh my god, that was so terrible. What do you mean Sokka isn't like a piece of cardboard with the same serious face all the time? Jokes? Since when? He's supposed to be the humor? He's supposed to show off leadership quality? Nah. What? They're Eskimos? We'll just have white people play them. But we'll make everybody else in their tribe Eskimos. That way they could blend in. Again, this really annoys me when people take established franchises and their egos get in the way and think that they could do better by changing everything about the established franchise. And then they get whiny when people don't like it. Like CBS right now, they are copyright striking any negative video that's on YouTube about them. They are deleting
Really?
they're deleting comments, they're deleting reviews that's negative about the show. So they could pretend that only positive stuff is out there.
That's sad and pitiful.
See, what's the next franchise you think will be butchered?
The next franchise I think will be butchered.
Yeah.
The new Mario movie.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to imagine, like, how terrible could this new Mario movie be? Have you seen the original Super Mario Brothers movie, where John Leguizamo?
God.
It was horrible. Like, it's so bad. It's actually kind of enjoyable to watch. It's how bad it is.
Yeah,
It's like
not.
I'm sorry. Go on.
It's not really like fun bad. It's just bad.
You just watch it and just think, like, what the hell were they thinking with this?
Yeah.
The only good thing I could say about that is that they kind of brought up a point with Mario and Luigi's last name. Their last name is Mario. They're the Mario brothers. So that means their last name is supposed to be Mario.
Isn't it like Smash Brothers? You know, like. Isn't that what it's. Or am I just trying to make it sound better?
Well,
Mario Smash also doesn't sound very good to be honest. So maybe I'm not making it sound better.
well, then again, Smash Brothers. I mean, that will indicate that every character in there is of the same family. So you have Link Smash, Zelda Smash, Ganondorf Smash, Ike Smash, Hulk Smash. No, but it makes sense. Like, if they're gonna call them the Mario Brothers, then that Mario must be their last name. They're the Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Like with me and my brothers, like you wouldn't say the Cocolito Brothers. You'll say the Choppy Reviewer Brothers. That's indicating that my last name is Choppy Reviewer. It's not as a title. But yeah, I'm trying to like. Okay, so we have the John Leguizamo Mario movie. How much worse can this new one be?
I don't know. They have. I mean, I'd question a little bit their casting choice, but when has that ever stopped them?
I don't know why they didn't get the original voice actor for Mario to do it. I mean, I know that I know why they got Chris Pratt, and that's because like he's the current popular star.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm curious about. Because a lot of times when you get popular Hollywood stars to do voice acting, they don't do voice acting. They just they just do themselves. It's like,
Yeah.
like think of Detective Pikachu. And you know, and I actually like that movie, but Ryan Reynolds, he didn't change his voice for Pikachu. He was just Ryan Reynolds pretending to be Pikachu. I mean, I didn't hear Pikachu, I just heard Ryan Reynolds. He didn't do a voice. So is Chris Pratt going to do a voice? Or is he just going to be Chris Pratt?
good question. I don't know. Probably just gonna be him. But maybe a bit racist.
And here's the thing, like, okay, me personally, like, hot take, I don't think doing an accent makes a person racist. It's just an accent.
No.
Like, if you're
I don't think that either.
No, like, if you're making fun of a person because of their accent, that's different. But if you're just doing an accent, it's an accent.
But everything's racist nowadays, Coco.
Oh yeah, this because the internet made everything terrible. But you want to hear the sad thing? The last franchise that was actually paid proper respect, Sonic the Hedgehog. With the Sonic movie, they went back and made changes because they weren't paying proper respect to the character with their original design.
Oh, I know, that was so funny, because I was along for that ride. So great. The initial reaction to the trailer with the initial design and me going like, oh my god. What, how could they make him make it so bad? Like, it was amazing bad. Who decided that, oh, let's give this, let's be honest, Sonic is like supposed to be like cutesy. Not cute supposedly, but like, you know.
He has a very established design.
Yeah. Let's give him teeth. And his texture of the hair was also like horrible.
And this is why I think it happened. Ego. You have some artists that think they could do better than the original design. And I think that's what ruins a lot of, like when they try to make reboots or like live action, anything of an established franchise. When you get new people trying to make something of an established franchise and they weren't a part of it, their egos get in the way. And they think that their ideas, that the changes that they make are better than the original. And then when the fans don't like it, they get butthurt about it.
I think it's also a point of money, you know, like, well, they probably think that the losses that they will get in most cases won't be that big. It will be bigger losses if we sit down and redesign the character and change everything. Well, in this case, they actually listen to the people.
Oh yeah, with Sonic, they listened to the people and they redesigned it because it was a terrible PR storm. But when you look at things like Cowboy Bebop and Halo, where they absolutely refused to pay the source material proper respect and they decided to change everything, and they missed the point with a lot of the stuff that was going on in the original Cowboy Bebop. There's a lot of surface level stuff they were doing. Like, it bombs, it does terrible, and you just, like I said, you have people who think they know better. And as far as money goes, they think like, oh, we're trying to appeal with a broader audience. Like, no, they're aiming for a different audience than the fans. I think they're under the assumption that the fans are going to watch it anyway. And now they're just going to try to get more people in on it. And when people say bad things about it, well, we'll just call them Nazis. We'll just call them racist. We'll call them transphobes. You don't like it? Well, that's because you're some kind of ist.
They did that?
For Cowboy Bebop, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there's a character in one of the Cowboy Bebop episodes. Trying to remember his name, but it was such a good character too. But in the show, like he was presented as a man, and later on you find out that he has breasts. His history was that he was in this war, like he was in the army in a war, and he met up with like the main villain, and they were kind of like comrades. But after the war, the main villain kind of set him up to take the fall for a crime, so the guy ended up going to prison. And in prison, they started doing tests on him, like have him taking like experimental drugs, and experimental drugs threw his hormones out of whack and gave him way too much estrogen. and it also drastically shortened his life, so he was dying. So, like his body slimmed down and he grew breast. And when he was trying to do like some spy stuff, some sneaky stuff, like he would dress up as a woman because he had that figure now.
Is that how it works?
Well, like the hormone imbalance was really drastic for this guy. So like, and he was like naturally a slim guy to begin with. So with the estrogen, it's like he lost a lot of his muscle mass. And I don't know about it. Like it's indicated that he still had his penis because of the reaction like somebody had when they saw him naked. But in the TV show, they kind of ignored that it was against this character's will. They didn't want to do this. They were part of an experiment that forced it onto them. No, they're just a trans male to female, a willing trans male to female, and try to make them a positive figure for trans people. And if you didn't like that change they made from the anime to the show, you're a transphobe. That's how they painted it.
Man, there must be a lot of stuff I am if that's how easy it is to be labeled as.
Now, with the way the internet, like I said, if you don't agree with me, then you're a bad person, and that's all it takes.
Not everything is hate speech. If you hate the speech.
Wait, what? Did you just disagree with me? That sounded like disagreement. Time to cancel that zombie girl. You're... I don't know. What's the popularist people are saying nowadays? I think Nazis, they're not saying Nazis anymore. They're saying something else. Let's see. Before it was incels, and then it was Nazis, or what's it the other way around? And then it's like, oh, you're just transphobe or racist. What's the new thing they're saying nowadays? Are they going back to trolls? Is that what they're saying now? I don't know.
I don't know.
The internet was a mistake. Humanity was a mistake.
And now let's add a slide.
Is Xian, is the hair going to stay that color? It looks identical to her skin color. I know it's...
It isn't.
Okay.
It is just like shade. If you see here, it is very...
Yeah, it's very...
similar.
It's definitely similar, but it's not exact. I was just kind of... Because I was looking at it, I was like...
I can't tell if it's a very light pink or if it's supposed to be blonde.
I think it looks better, like here, like if we look at the one in her shade, we actually see better differences between her skin color and the hair.
Yeah.
I think
I still can't tell if it's like...
I see blonde up top, and there's streaks of pink down here. Like I don't know if you see where my mouse is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like I don't know what it's called. When you have like your hair is like one flat color, but then you have like a streak of a different color. I'm not a stylist, so I wouldn't know what it's called. Alright, I'm just gonna peek back in here. I need to do a whole bunch more alliance raids, but I don't want to start an alliance raid right now. Because that's gonna take like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And I can't keep jumping back and forth from the raid to the art. Since the raid takes a lot of focus. But yeah, if you ever ended up getting this game, we're on the Leviathan Data Center, Ultros server.
I see. All right.
Unfortunately, that's in the U.S., so you're probably going to get a bad ping.
Oh yeah.
Then again, there's a lot of people who are like in Europe that are in this data center, and don't seem to have that big of a problem. Oh, I'm still on my peg. Well, I could probably do some fates around Kugane. That could get me some of my memories. So yeah, not only to kind of get the memories through alliance raids, I could randomly pick them up by doing fates out in certain areas. Those words probably don't mean much to you, now that I think about it.
Do not know what you're talking about.
Let's see, actually just outside here should work. Save my money. So yeah, fates is like when you're out in the open world, just random little events or battles that happen sporadically throughout the map. It's a decent way to get some quick XP. And in this situation, it will get me the memories I need to help upgrade my weapon. And this is an antelope mount I got from the crafting area. I need more mounts.
Sure. You need more?
Yeah. I want them all. Like, I still need to do some extreme trials, which, like I mentioned before, I'm not very good at, to get some mounts. Like, I don't think I got the ones from the... Like, okay, I did get the one from Titan and Leviathan, but I don't have the one from Garuda. Or, Ramu's gonna be tough. Ramu was a tough fight. I have a lot of trouble with that one. See, what else am I missing? Like, I did get the one from Dordan trial. I did have my FC help me out with that one. But trying to convince them, like, I can't really get my FC to help me out like an entire weekend doing just that. Not unless I get them something in return. I'm screwing up my rotation. Okay, damn fire spirit getting in my way.
Alright, so this is sort of the shade of everyone. Anything you think should change?
I will take a look in a second. I just need to finish killing this one guy. He's actually tougher than I thought. I've gotten so used to being tanky with my gunbreaker. Forgot how fragile Dragoons could be. So, how much progress do you think you'll be able to get done by the end of the day? Or the end of whenever you're going to stop drawing?
What time is it? I should probably hit the sped, actually. So it might be all for today.
Okay, let me I'm almost done with this guy. And then we'll check out what you got, get my comments. And he's almost dead. This should do it, hopefully. There we go. And it did not give me a memory. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's take a look what you got. I think the color, like, the only one I'm worried about is Xion. Because it's so close to her hair color.
You know, I'll change the hair color later. I mean the skin color. Here, I'll make it easier for you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think those look good.
You, your skin tone isn't too orange, and he's not too dark. Like, it's all good.
I mean, like, when I look at this in comparison to the pictures I sent you, this looks right. He only looks orange when it compared to these characters, but that seems right.
Alright. Then this needs to be saved as a... Everyone sees my file now? No? Okay, no. Look at this. Oh, it's because it's on my other screen. Could do this. Yeah. No. I don't want to show my files.
Nope, we're gonna hack your computer now. We got the information we need.
No. Okay, Krita. Do you want this?
Don't, you know what, if you're thinking about sending me a screenshot of this to update everybody, not this, we'll get the screenshot when we get everybody's hair and clothes done, and then I'll send that update.
Okay.
So yeah, just so you know, we got a light source here, up here, over here.
There's a lot.
Yeah. A lot of different shadings we gotta do. When I say we, it's gonna be you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, if you play the game, you could be in here with us too.
Yeah.
Man, I really hope this game comes out for Xbox at some point. Like, I got a PlayStation I could play it on, but I just prefer using the Xbox controller. But anyway, since you're going to be heading out soon, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. So, if anybody from, I guess, I think it's like a lot of people in my free company, they might be in bed right now anyway. They could always check out the replay on their YouTube. Yeah, I'll just talk about it with them later whenever they're on the Discord. Thank you so much for doing this with us, the Zombie Girl. I'm really excited to see the end product. It's going It's going great so far.
Thank you.
And everybody else, I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to stream is. Things are still really weird right now in real life, so we'll see. Till then, later.